The past month I felt in a rush all the time. I don't feel as grounded as I want to feel, and I feel like I don't have the time to exercise, to travel, to relax, or even to paint, which is what I do. This feeling of rushing comes back every few months or so in a cycle, but it hasn't been this bad since pre-COVID, and I don't have a pandemic stopping my rushed mind this time. If you're new here, to give you a little bit of context, I'm an artist, I'm a painter. I've been doing this full time for 5 years now, and my activities vary from painting, doing commissioned illustration, live illustration at events, to everything related to my own business. Admin, marketing, like Instagram, social media, writing newsletters, a Patreon I just started where I give lessons in art, and making YouTube videos since the last 1.5 years. I feel like with my job I have two mindsets. One is the creative creating and painting mode, and the other is the business marketing, how do I sell this mode. There's this imbalance when I feel this rushed and my mind can't stop going into business mode. So last week I didn't paint at all. I wasn't really here at the studio. It was like a long weekend, and I kind of tried to take the national holidays off. And the rest of the week I had to teach. So I wasn't here and I really missed painting. I mean, I drew in my classes, but that's not the same. And it's like fashion illustration, so it's like a completely different way of painting. I had to teach quite a few classes of that, so at some point you just feel like you're drawing the same face over and over again, because I don't feel very relaxed as I'm drawing for a demo, because like there's like 10 kids standing around you. And I didn't have like a proper warm-up drawing. I just do, so I just hope for the best. You know, maybe you notice that I'm a little bit tired. Okay. I started the painting without taping it because I feel like the beginning is sometimes personal. Like, I don't know, just have to get started. Put in the sketch of the eyes. And I really enjoy the lines here. So I think the roughness right now is really nice. I do want to have some extra definition there, of course. But I do, like this part, for example, is really soft. And I like that. Resisting every urge to just go home and play Zelda. How nice would it be to just sit on the couch and play Zelda? Since this is work for me, but it's also the most fun work that exists. Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna continue. I notice I'm slipping, I guess, in my thoughts. And I'm actually thinking and I'm not just doing. That's when I kind of get out of it. So I just need to turn off my brain for a little bit longer. I love starting a new thing and building that new thing up from nothing. It's the same process with a body of work of my paintings. I start with nothing, do visual research, create reference images, sketch, and then paint all of those ideas. It creates this new world that didn't exist before, and I really love that. I feel like I painted a lot. I really like how this one is turning out, but also that's the freshest one. I need to let it dry for a little bit to apply the more saturated colors. And then the other one I think is gonna be done, but I'm just gonna look at it on Thursday. I just need to clean up some things from the market last week. Yes. The reason I work for myself is because I can constantly try new things and think up ideas, but my mind doesn't always understand that it should relax once in a while. The latest new thing I created is a Patreon account on which I share monthly art lessons and my complete creating process, and this is the exact moment I released it. Hey. Wow. Hey. It's Monday today. I was supposed to release my Patreon today, but I am absolutely procrastinating because I feel it's really exciting and I'm not really getting the courage today. I also feel like I should make more things on there before I start releasing it, even though I want to release it in parts. So I think I'm just gonna do that now so I don't have any excuses left. And then it's finally time. Okay, weird angle, but that went pretty well. First 3 tutorials for the deluxe tier are recorded now. I feel a lot less stressed now because they kind of just roll out of them. Like it feels like such a big thing to make, but then it kind of feels natural once you start filming. So I really hope that you like them. And drawing and sketching at the same time is kind of complicated. So I'm just going for it and seeing where it goes. I don't have a script or anything. Put them together in Premiere and not edit them, but I get a little bit of a intro, some text, and that's it. Working for myself means I need a lot of discipline. I create my own work as I don't work as much for clients, but I do want to keep busy. Not because I have to, but because I like creating things and painting is my outlet. It feels like meditating or exercising, plus it's also my way of communicating my thoughts to the world without using words. The first problem when, let's call her marketing boss, takes over is that it takes away time from that outlet. It doesn't just take time, it also takes away energy. My mind is rushing in such a way that it's never quiet, and the one thing I need to be painting is quiet. When you're painting, there are so many decisions you make while you're doing it. It's pretty much the only thing you can do. If I could compare it to something, you see good musicians talking while playing their instrument sometimes, and it seems so completely natural. Well, I tried learning the guitar once, like very long time ago. And I tried talking. It's not a thing you do. It's like a different brain you use. The only reason they can talk while playing is because they do it all the time and they know the tune. If I know what I'm painting or drawing for a lesson I'm giving, for example, it's alright. But if you're in the creating mindset and figuring things out, it needs to be quiet. The second problem when marketing boss is talking is that I don't feel grounded. She never shuts up. I feel like I'm not present. It's hard to listen to other people's conversations sometimes, and worse, it feels like I can't properly enjoy living in the moment, which is something that I find the most precious thing. Really busy week and I keep making it busier for myself. I had a very long day yesterday. I was teaching at one school from 9 to 4 and then in the evening I did a workshop from 7 to 9. I have 3 more to go of those days. I like when I have like short workshops to combine it with something else, so it's kind of like killer days, but then It's also nice and condensed to one day. This evening I'm actually going to an event, to an exhibition opening, and then right after I'm going to my own group exhibition opening. So that's a full evening, so I'm really happy when it's Friday. Somehow, I don't know if that's you too, but if I have like 2 busy days, it feels like the whole week is really busy. I know it's not, it does feel that way. So I thought, you know, I'm just gonna do my admin in the morning, that's done. And for now, I'm just gonna work on this yellow painting that you see behind me, because it's yellow and it gives me joy. And you know what I always forgot to tell you is that I also released my Patreon in this week. I kind of did a soft release, so I sent it to my newsletter subscribers along with a really long letter. But I also got my first Patreon, and that's so cool. I was so excited when I got the email that they signed up for the actually for the Atelier Deluxe tour tier, and that means they're getting monthly tutorials about like whatever. There's 6 on there already, so if you want to check that out, go ahead. It's in the link in the description. But yeah, I'm feeling really excited that I don't have to make the tutorials for no one signing up. So at least now there's one person that signed up, and I hope that will be a lot more, of course. And otherwise it will be like a very exclusive private club. For now, let's get to work on this painting and relax a little bit before we get into like all the social stuff in the evening. As I've been editing this, I took a little break. I went to a festival, I saw some great artists performing, and I didn't touch my phone. I also realized the only thing that works to get out of my head is to get back to my roots and cut everything out that is noise. My phone, social media, appointments I don't feel like going to. It often feels like I have to do all those things, but actually it doesn't matter as much as I think it does. And definitely not if I just take a little break. So this month hasn't been about creating, but it has been about resetting, knowing how to stop, recognizing that need for a break, and hopefully resetting for the next month.